We were bound to run into some rain again. The plan is to go from Sioux Falls to Custer, South Dakota, 386 miles, with gas stops, about 6 hours. Radar shows that we should just have a little bit of rain and then we should be clear. Now we can shed the rain gear and start recording. It's strange to think that we're going to be doing all these highway miles and stay in the same state. We had a good breakfast. We're off to a good start. We're making good time. Josh's rear shift linkage bolt fell off. Four zip ties ought to hold it. Let's head to the closest Harley. Badlands is a great place to stop for parts, food, and what do you mean the Harley-Davidson dealership only sells t-shirts? Let's stop and eat anyway. All right, let's head to Black Hills Harley-Davidson. That place looks huge. They've got to have some parts. The setup at Black Hills is bigger than Daytona. Josh's bike is back operational. Hill City's the closest town to the Airbnb we're staying at. Hill City's population year-round averages about 1,000. During the rally, population of visitors can grow into the hundreds of thousands. Custer is generally considered to be the oldest town established by European Americans in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Dougal didn't tell me this was a dirt road. Three and a half miles of dirt road to the gravel driveway. I want to know how I became the guinea pig to go down this embankment. All right, Dennis, you can back it straight in. Doug, I wish you had reverse on your bike now.
Sturgis a couple hours ago. We're just waiting on doggy poo to get us access to our place we're staying after we did a 3-mile off-road course. Yeah.
Lasagna dinner to end the day. Good morning from Custer, South Dakota. Let's head into Hill City for breakfast. Let's check out our place for breakfast. Now we're headed to Custer State Park to check out some of the rides. Custer State Park is a South Dakota state park and wildlife reserve in the Black Hills. The park is South Dakota's largest and first state park, named after Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer. From Custer State Park to Crazy Horse, it's about a 22-mile ride. Absolutely gorgeous. The Crazy Horse Memorial is a mountain monument under construction on privately held land in the Black Hills in Custer County, South Dakota. It will depict the warrior Crazy Horse riding his horse and pointing to his tribal land. Crazy Horse is the world's largest mountain carving. It's considered the 8th wonder of the world, in progress. Personally, I haven't seen Crazy Horse since the early 80s, and it is still amazing. Time to head towards Mount Rushmore. This is one of the most amazing rides ever. Doug, why are we stopping here? Breathtaking views. I think a lot of these motorcycles are just following us. Seems like a lot of motorcycles. The idea of Mount Rushmore was dreamt up in 1923 by historian Doane Robinson. The presidents were chosen for their significant contributions to the founding, expansion, preservation, and unification of our country. President Washington was chosen because he was our nation's founding father. Thomas Jefferson was chosen to represent expansion because he's the president who signed the Louisiana Purchase and authored the Declaration of Independence. Theodore Roosevelt was chosen because he represented conservation and the industrial blossoming of our nation. Abe Lincoln was chosen because he led the country through the Civil War. Time to head to Deadwood. Should take us a little over an hour. The discovery of gold in the southern Black Hills in 1874 set off a gold rush in America. In 1876, miners moved to the northern Black Hills, where they came across a gulch full of dead trees and a creek full of gold. Hence, Deadwood was born. Wild Bill Hickok, one of Deadwood's most famous residents, arrived in Deadwood in July of 1876. He was killed on August 2nd, 1876, at a saloon when Jack McCall shot him from behind while he was playing poker. Wild Bill was holding a pair of aces and eights, a series of cards that became worldwide known as the Dead Man's Hand. What do you think? Some of these motorcycles looks like they're truly following us. Okay, guys, we've got to go and find one of those cushion seats for me. Clarence Hole, or Pappy, known to his friends, is credited for founding the event at Sturgis. The only time the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally was not held was in 1942, the height of World War II. This is obviously the 80th anniversary, but the record was set in 2015 for the 75th anniversary when 739,000 attendees came to Sturgis. The motorcycles and the vendors stretched nearly a mile long. Oh, I see. That's for Harleys only, I guess. Let's head back to the farmhouse. Should take us about a half an hour. Day 8 has to go down in the record books as one of the best rides ever.